So I guess it's time for an update on the 69 CL450 that I got in April. It's now end of October. The bike is back on the road and it's registered. And although it's still looking a little rusty and crusty, I like it. And I'll talk a little bit about the work that I did. So, starting from the front, new tires, Duro, kind of an aggressive tread. I love the look of it, don't love the feel of it on a smooth road. I replaced the fork boots, put in new oil in the forks. I believe I had to replace the speedometer gear, but that's the original cable. I had to do some rewiring because some of the switches were an issue. So I've got a switch here for the headlights, and the speedometer, the original speedometer actually just blew up on my first ride out. So I just had a speedometer from an old KZ400 that I put in there with these really crappy looking brackets. That's just temporary, but at least I know how fast I'm going now. Let's see, what else did I do up here? The problem was the right switch was all screwed up, and I think it had gone down on the right side and it broke. So I had to just get a little mount for the throttle and then put this aftermarket brake on there. Anyway, it all works, but that's why I had to relocate the headlight switch and eliminate the kill switch. So basically it's always in an on position. The tank, is that gas? Had to derust with a fair bit of apple cider vinegar. New coils, new plugs, and new spark plug caps. I'm trying to think. On the other side, I think I put in new. Yeah, I think I put in new points, but I think it's the same condenser. Having trouble remembering now, but yeah, I think that was about it. New petcock and hoses and filters. I tend to just plug off the reserved tank, but I'm gonna join those up. I actually ran out of gas on my second ride on this bike. Let's see, I've got a new battery, and I did get a replacement seat, new tires in the back, new brake shoes on that drum. I got new brake shoes on the front as well. Same header, same muffler. They're in decent shape considering how rough the whole rest of the bike was. They worked for me. What can I say? Anyway, so how does it ride? It's a really nice ride. I had the CL350 prior to this. The 450 is a big bump up in power, and I think the thing that I like about this is that the 350 was great, but it's still working even at cruising speed. So there was lots of vibration, and that's not the case with the 450. I think it's just a good combination of power without having a really big, heavy bike. So it still feels pretty nimble and a lot of fun to ride. I'm still sort of like in the bedding in stage, just letting things kind of like shake out and see what needs to be further repaired or replaced. But generally speaking, it's been pretty solid. The only thing that I need to address is I need to fix the wiring so the taillight comes on with the headlight. But otherwise it seems to be doing okay. And that's the story. Found it in a mechanic's shed, fixed it up over the spring and summer, and now I'll ride it throughout the fall. Thanks.